as Hindus, we should understand the great depth of our Shastras and not allow this criticism of not having one book to affect us. This veneration of knowledge is at the heart of our Vedas. The Mahabharata is the greatest text known to humanity. Its 100,000 verses are 7 times the size of the Greek classics Iliad and Odyssey combined. And this 18-volume text known as the Mahabharata has in its very center the Bhagavad Gita. Word for word, concept for concept, the Bhagavad Gita is aligned to the Upanishads. One of the criticisms of Hinduism is that it doesn't have one book that encapsulates the entirety of its thinking. And because it does not have one book, these critics say there's no knowledge worth knowing. But this criticism shows the limited ability of these critics themselves. Because Hinduism has one of the most extensive bodies of scriptural thought ever known to mankind. The root of Hindu knowledge is in the Vedas. There are 4 Vedas, as we know: Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda, and Atharvaveda. But if you dive into the Vedas, there are so many contents within the Vedas. You have Brahmanas, Samhitas, Aranyakas, and so on. To understand these different contents, we can broadly classify them in 3 sections. Karma Kanda, which is the methodical worship of the divine. Upasana Kanda, which includes the hymns that are to be sung during this worship. And Jnana Kanda, which contain the Upanishads, which are the highest philosophical texts within Hinduism. How many Upanishads are there? Well, broadly, there are 108 Upanishads. Typically, the Upanishads are brief discussions between a guru and a shishya. But these texts were considered too brief to understand fully. And that's why we have the body of practical demonstration of Upanishadic principles known as the Puranas. These Puranas recount the various pastimes of the divine that show these Upanishadic principles in action. In addition to the Puranas, we have 2 Itihasas. Itihasas, why? Because they were written contemporaneously when the participants in these stories were still alive. These 2 Itihasas are the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. The Mahabharata is the greatest text known to humanity. Its 100,000 verses are 7 times the size of the Greek classics Iliad and Odyssey combined. And this 18-volume text known as the Mahabharata has in its very center the text that we are currently studying, which is the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita, although it appears in an Itihasa, is considered an Upanishad in its own right. The Gita Dhyanam says, Sarvopanishado gavo dogdha gopalanandanaha partho vatsa sudhir bhokta dugdham gitamrutam mahata. All of the Upanishads are like cows. The milkman is Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Arjuna is the calf. The beneficiaries are wise people. And the milk is the nectarine, life-giving wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. This isn't just an emotional declaration. But if you look at the Bhagavad Gita itself, it has so many sections that are word for word aligned with the Upanishads. To give you one example, there is a verse in chapter 2 of the Bhagavad Gita, Na jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyaha, which is very similar to what is in the Kathopanishad. Na jayate mriyate va vipaschit nayam kutaschin na babhuva kaschit. And then for the second half of this verse, both the Bhagavad Gita and the Kathopanishad say the exact same thing. Ajo nityaf shashvato yam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. This translates as, the Atman, the soul, is not born, nor does it die. It did not spring from anything, and nothing sprang from it. this unborn, eternal, everlasting, ancient Atman is not slain even when the body is destroyed. Word for word, concept for concept, the Bhagavad Gita is aligned to the Upanishads. Why do we talk about this in today's video? Well, for two reasons. Firstly, because as Hindus, we should understand the great breadth and the immense depth of our Shastras and not allow this criticism of not having one book to affect us. And the second reason we talk about it is because Bhagwan himself mentions this alignment with the Vedas at the start of chapter 4 of the Bhagavad Gita. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavanaham avyayam vivasvan manave praha manurikshvakave bravit. I taught this imperishable yoga to Vivasvan. Vivasvan taught it to Manu, and Manu taught it to Ikshvaku, who is the starter of the Surya Vansh dynasty, of which Bhagwan Shri Ram was an illustrious king. Now we in this video explored the connection between the Bhagavad Gita and the Vedas. But in this verse, Bhagwan says that he taught the sun. What is the connection? In Bharatiya culture, in Hinduism, the sun, which gives life to all beings and order to our solar system, is seen as an indicator of the highest truth. And achieving the light and life-giving properties of the sun is an aspiration for all spiritual seekers. This is why in the Hanuman Chalisa, Hanumanji leaps up to try and capture the sun. Yuga sahasrayo jana barbanu lilyo tahi madhura phalajanu. Hanumanji didn't just want to eat the sun, thinking of it as a fruit, but that he wanted to acquire the knowledge of the sun. Even in the famous Gayatri mantra, it is said, Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Thiyo Yonav Prachodayat. Om, the highest truth. Bhur Bhuva Swaha, that illumines these three planes of our existence. Tat Savitur Varenyam, as executed by Savitur, who is the solar deity. Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, you illumine the intellect of all illumined beings. Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodaya. So please illumine my intellect as well. This veneration of the sun, this veneration of knowledge as represented by the sun is at the heart of our Vedas. And it is with this powerful declaration that we begin our study of chapter 4 of the Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 4 is known as Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Jnana means knowledge and has been explored in chapter 2 of the Gita. Karma means action and has been explored in chapter 3 of the Gita. In chapter 4, we add sannyas. Sannyas is typically translated as renunciation, but it has a deeper meaning as well. It consists of two Sanskrit words, san and nyas. San means total and nyas means to set aside. So sannyas means to do something well and then set it aside without being attached to it anymore. Now in this chapter we learn how to use knowledge and act in the right attitude with an inner spirit of renunciation. This amazing chapter will cover a number of important themes, like what is the purpose of Bhagwan's appearance on earth? What is the nature of action and inaction? What are the various methods of manifestation? We go much deeper on the concept of yajna that was introduced in chapter 3. We understand the importance of Shraddha and how acting in this way with all of these knowledge points will lead us to self-realization. And it is with Bhagwan's grace that we have come to this point where we have been sharing the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. With this introduction to chapter 4, I invite you to join me in the next video as we explore the gems of this chapter, the pearls of wisdom that Bhagwan gives Arjuna. And if you think someone would benefit from this knowledge, do share it with them. And if you yourself want to watch the next few videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel. This will take a moment of your time, but can make a huge difference to us in our mission of serving the world at large with the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. My name is Om Dhumatkar. Thank you for joining us for yet another video, and I will see you again very soon. Namaste.